This pop filter is pretty unpleasant. This pop filter is pretty unpleasant. Okay, let's get real for a second. This looks ridiculous. I mean, come on. But when you're not filming yourself or you just don't care about how it looks, then I mean, it works just as good as a pop filter that you can buy because it works exactly the same way. However, I mean, I have this pop filter right here. It was 10 to 15 bucks. I'm not sure, I will link it below so you can check it out in your country. But it's really cheap and it's very sturdy too. I mean, when you move it, it really stays in that position. It's also easy to attach it to everything. But if you don't need this and you just do voice recordings, or like I said, you don't care about how it looks, this works too. So yeah. Let's make it. What's up everyone, Jelle here with the Video Nerd and welcome to this pop filter tutorial. There are a lot of different kinds of pop filters. I mean, I have this pop filter right here. I just showed you the other pop filter which I have, but they all work in kind of the same way. They have the same function. According to Wikipedia, the plosive envelope of sound is intercepted and broken by the strands of the filter material before it can impinge on and momentarily distort the sensitive diaphragm of the microphone. That was a lot, so what does it mean in simple terms? Right here I have the pop filter that we're about to make, and whenever I make a P or a T sound, etc., it's what we call plosives. It's a big ball of air that's going from our mouth to the pop filter, and the only thing that this does is normalizing everything that's passing through. So when all of the air from the P sound reaches the pop filter, only a small portion will actually go through and into our microphone, and that's everything that's to it. So the materials, what do we need to make this? Well, there's only one specific thing that you absolutely need to make this, and that's a pantyhose. I can't say this normally. And that's a pantyhose. Okay, so then the next thing, this is actually something you can choose, but I took an iron wire. It's a very strong iron wire, and that's what I used to make this circle right here, which we cover with the pantyhose. Of course, there are other things you can use for this. The principle is the same, but I will show it right now with an iron wire. If you're using an iron wire, make sure you have something to cut it, because you really need a strong iron wire, or else this will happen when you pull the panties over it, and then it doesn't look good. The last thing you need is something to keep the iron wire in place when you are making circles, and I will be using tape for that. If you really don't have tape, you can get around it by kind of spinning the iron wire like this, so it stays together, but it's more clean with tape, so I will be using tape. Okay, now that all that is out of the way, let's build it. So here we are on the little improvised workbench. We have our wire cutters, some tape, the iron wire and one pantyhose. I also prepared some pieces of tape so I don't have to cut them on camera. And the last thing I have with me is a pencil, which we will use later in the video. We will start by folding the iron wire till we have one complete circle, and then attach a piece of tape to it to make sure it doesn't move. Then we will keep folding it to add some layers to make it stronger, and then again attach a piece of tape to it to make sure it doesn't move for further steps. And then on the opposite side of the iron wire, we will add yet another piece of tape to make sure we have one strong circle instead of some iron wires clinched together. Now take some extra wire, which should be double the length of the arm of the pop filter you're making, and then cut it right there. Now bend it over somewhere in the middle and attach the excess wire to your circle to make sure your pop filter will stay in the position you put it in. Then leave a small piece of wire for after the next step. Then take your pencil and use it to twist the iron wire to make the arm of the pop filter much stronger. Then I used the wire cutters to correct this little piece of iron wire which got twisted in the process. Now twist this little piece around the arm, and then we are finished with the main structure of our pop filter. Now take the pantyhose and pull it completely over the iron wire and make sure that the seam on top is in line with the circle, or otherwise you will get something like this. Now make sure the pantyhose is completely stretched out and then twist it around the arm of the pop filter till you have one piece left at the bottom. Then twist that piece around the arm and bend over the end of the arm to make sure it doesn't move. Then I used my scissors to cut off the final part, and there you go, it's finished. So then we finished our pop filter. Now if you want to grow your online presence with gaming, then make sure to click the subscribe button and turn on the notifications, because this channel will be just perfect for you. If you are a streamer that wanted to make this to upgrade your stream quality, then I will link 2 guys right there that will help you to upgrade your audio even more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Have a good day.